Gordon, you've got an event here today at SolidCAM, and you've got a few partners here, one of which is ROMI, that we're here on behalf of. You've had a D800 machining centre installed. I'd like to ask you a couple of things. Firstly, about the event and the D800, but let's start with what the event is about.
The event is about knowledge sharing with partners, customers and prospects. And the idea is to not just showcase the software, but prove the software's worth and the tooling, the machine, Workholding, so it becomes an event for all the partners.
Well, just tell me a little bit about SolidCAM as well. Tell us about your software and where it sort of sits in the marketplace.
Yeah, SolidCAM's been around quite a long time, since 1984, hence the 30-year anniversary. It works inside of SolidWorks, and it also works inside of Autodesk Inventor. We became what's called a Gold Partner, which is the highest level of integration with SolidWorks, back in 2003, so one of the original Gold Partner products. Since we became a Gold Partner with SolidWorks, our sales have risen exponentially to the point where we've become the fastest growing vendor in the world for the last 6 out of the last 8 years. So we are growing at quite a rapid rate. The technology centre we've opened recently is evidence of that in the UK.
When you say it works with, what part of the software is it?
The software is in two parts. All CAD/CAM means two parts of the software. CAD for the design and the modelling and the importing of other people's models, and then the CAM for the manufacturing side of things. So the whole thing comes together as one CAD/CAM. So we use SolidWorks for the design, and then without leaving SolidWorks we continue on and add the toolpath to create the machining data.
Paul, another D800 installation, this time at SolidCAM. What do you put the reasons for them installing this machine down to?
Well, this is their new tech centre down near Milton Keynes. We put this machine in to help them demonstrate their iMachining cutting strategy, because they needed a machine that's strong, robust and can handle the feed rates and the rapids that the machine needs to run to.
iMachining, is that their kind of claim to fame? Is that what SolidCAM is about, or a big part of what they do?
Yeah, definitely. This is their sort of their gem. It's what separates them from other CAM suppliers. It offers very high rapid metal removal rates for roughing.
And is that what you're doing here today? Tell us about this part on here, what material it is and what you're actually doing, what depths are cut.
We're doing two demos. The first one on the right is cutting a piece of EN19T material with a 20mm depth of cut, and then the second one is showing a 3D part in an EN8 material, which is going to be our Darth Vader head.
Are you doing that dry?
Yeah, it's all cut dry so the customers can see the machine metal removal easier.
What I find interesting is we took a lot of CAM events, and often we're looking at strategies about simultaneous 5-axis machining, very complicated parts. This is almost like getting back to basics, isn't it? 3-axis machining, high metal removal rates.
Yeah, we've kind of stripped it back a little bit. Most machine shops use 3-axis machines. 5-axis obviously is very much in vogue at the moment, but the bulk of the work in the factories are done on 3-axis machines using these processes.
When you do an event like this, and in fact when you have a facility like you've got here, you do need a machine tool, you need all the accessories that go with the CAM process, don't you? You've recently had this D800 ROMI machine installed here. Why is the machine here, Gordon?
When we decided we wanted a technology centre, we approached a few people down at the MAC exhibition last year. And we spoke to the guys at ROMI. They were very accommodating, and we looked at their entire range, and they have a range of machines that cover all the modules that we do. So we asked them to provide us with a machine that they felt was their sort of bread and butter type machine, the one that they sell more and more of. But as time goes on, we may be looking at getting a 5-axis machining or mill turn, but we know that they have that coverage and breadth of machines. So that's one of the reasons why we chose ROMI as a partner.
Did you drill into the technical aspects of the machine? Did you look at what it can do in conjunction with your software to give the best results? And if so, what were the things that stood out?
Yes, we did in fact. We have our iMachining product, which is what we're showcasing today, and that's about fast metal removal. And to do fast metal removal, you need a machine that is sturdy, has the right sort of horsepower, has the right sort of spindle speed, the right feed on the machine itself, the beds. So everything was solid about the machine. So we needed a machine that we knew that we could trust and rely upon.
And as of today, it's done exactly what you wanted it to do.
Exactly what it says on the tin, yes.
And I also think that the emergence of this brand must have been a big big influence in your decision, because it does seem to be at the moment, wherever you go, ROMI is like almost like the flavour of the month or the year or even the decade. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've done quite a lot of projects now with ROMI, where we've had sort of mutual success. They've supplied a machine, we've supplied the software, or we're supplying some software, recommended ROMI have gone in there. So it's becoming a very good partnership.
Enjoy the day. Thank you, Gordon.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
And the emergence of ROMI, Paul, in the market, what do you put it down to? Because you've come an incredibly long way in the last sort of 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, we do a lot of shows, i.e. Max or the manufacturing. We're very keen on shows. Working with you guys at MTD has certainly helped raise our profile. We do in-house open house events as well, and general, face-to-face interaction with customers.
And then on that point, it's not just all about, those things are important, but the machine that you supply at the end of the day is a critical part of your success as well, isn't it? What are some of the hallmarks, some of the reasons that engineers keep coming back to you to buy more machines?
The quality of the product. The machines speak for themselves. We have a lot of happy customers out there using our machines who are happy with the strength and the quality and the build of the machine.
And I like the way this event is back to basics in some ways. We're looking at 3-axis machining here, but how important is that to engineers? Because there's more doing 3-axis machining than anything else.
Yeah, this is your bread and butter machine, really. I mean, a lot of people like 5-axis machining. It's very in vogue at the moment, but the country runs on 3-axis machining.
You did a Darth Vader demo as well at a recent show. This is where the SolidCAM has been involved with you as well, isn't it? They got involved in that Darth Vader demo?
Yeah, SolidCAM came to us with an idea. They helped us with the programming and form the model, and we ran it during the recent Southern Manufacturing Show, which was very popular. A lot of people came and looked at it and commented on the quality of it.
Because it's a few years since I've been treading the boards and knocking on doors and talking to engineers. I'd be interested to know, in your opinion, how many of the engineers you visit actually do have CAM software?
I would say 50 to 60% actually offline program. A lot of them still have the facility and the capability to program at the machine, but there is a shortage of good engineers, and that's been replaced by CAM software now.
And out of that 50 to 60%, how many would you say are using their software to the maximum potential?
Probably as low as 15 to 20%.
So there's masses of room for improvement for precision engineers to come to events like we're seeing today, look at ways of removing metal faster, roughing strategies like SolidCAM are saying with the iMachining, but using it in conjunction with the right machine tools.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, using the software in the right way and having the machine that can also perform to the levels that it's been asked to do is very, very important.